Okay, not sure what was going on there. My camera did not want to start, so I kept getting a timeout error. I always have to scratch my nose when I start filming. I don't know what the hell that's about. Anyway, I am in the midst of crocheting again, and I don't have any projects I can show you. I am currently working on a child's hat, which I love variegated yarn, so I don't have to swap out and tie off too many times. And look what happens. I'm using Red Heart. And I believe the color is Retro Stripe. Right there. Pardon the ugly nails. I'm getting ready to redo them. Anyway, so I tend to start at the end of the yarn. You see there's a 1 and a 2. You can start from over here on this end, which you would unravel the yarn around. I prefer to start on 2, which is pulling the yarn from the center. So herein lies the problem. Every now and then when you start pulling from the center, you will get a matted up, knotted up mess. Usually this is because wherever the other end piece is inside has twisted itself around the other piece that should freely flow, like so, from here. So it's something to work through. If it gets too bad, I usually just stop what I'm working on and literally pull the yarn and start forming a ball to work with. Hasn't happened too many times. I do love that about Red Heart. Not too many brands have where you can pull from the middle, or I should say not all brands have that. Anyway, here is a pet peeve that I do have, and it doesn't have anything to do with which direction you're pulling it. It has to do with being cheap and lazy at the freaking factory. Do you see this? So I am in the midst of working on my hat. I'm pulling, I'm working, I'm pulling. W2F. I now have to deal with this frizzy, fuzzy knot that somebody at the factory in manufacturing has tied. Look at my skin, it's horrible. Anyway, you can see I didn't plan on filming. No makeup, no hair done, any of that. Anyway, look at this. I'm irritated. So basically my fix is going to be that I'm going to have to just work with it, keep this knot as tight as possible, and I'm going to go ahead and snip off all of these little frizzies as close as I can. Typically I will use a liquid seam repair or anti-fray. I have yarn in my eyelashes somehow behind glasses. I will use an anti-fraying liquid, which are super cheap. I get them at Walmart, right in the sewing section. Basically it's like a fabric super glue. I would just put 1 drop there to make sure that knot holds. It will make it very hard, so if you're using this on something like for a baby, I would not recommend it. But if you don't go crazy with it and use a very light amount that just holds these two together securely, it shouldn't cause a problem. Anyway, just thought I'd throw that in there for problems that you run into while you're crocheting, knitting, or otherwise working with